Hey everybody, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we explored the Courageous a little bit, just going over a quick overview as to what the entire ship has to offer. This time we'll be talking around the Courageous and seeing what people have to say, including the unimportant people like Mechanic Peyton. Hey, do you remember me? I'm Peyton, mechanic from ZDF. I was here during the Courageous Maid Voyage earlier in the year, and His Highness asked me to outboard again. I won't be here for long though. As soon as I finish going over what George needs to know, I'll be getting off. Still, it's nice to see this baby from the inside again. True, I guess. Greetings, Awakener. Hey, Valmar, I take it your mount is a little rougher for now? Affirmative. The stands at 50% replenished. It seems that a new power has awakened within you as well. I don't know if I call it new exactly. The power's always been within me. I just didn't understand what it was or why it was there. But it finally feels like it's a part of me, if that makes any sense. Still, I need to keep practicing using it. I can't have a repeat of what happened aboard the tag rule. You appear to be aware of your own limitations. Looks like how you learned to better synchronize with me through practice. Humans must improve their specifications through similar means. You need only work toward improvement to gain optimal proficiency for the battles to come. I suppose you're right. I can't help but feel that one day this power will be useful to me as an awake. I won't be able to use it all the time, but I'll do what I can to get better at making use of it. I look forward to it. Okay, so Spirit Unification. He unlocked this during the intermission, now he can actually use it. Yeah. It puts him into Ogre mode. Very strong. So, yeah. Remain on standby here. Call my name should you require my assistance. Like devoting yourself to polishing your latent abilities will you improve, Awakener. You go strong, you will claim victory when you know that's the accurate. Thanks, Big Mecha Dad. Hey George, everything doing okay here? Yeah, the old factory's all ready for use, so if you need any work done on your ones, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm sure I'll be taking you up on that very soon. By the way, you're the one who brought the Orbital Bike on board, right? Guilty as charged, I figured it'd come in handy at some point. Still in good condition thanks to uses, but I had to make a few modifications to it. Modifications? Like what? I changed a few parts of it to riding off the road. So now you should be able to ride it on rougher terrain. Feel free to take it out for a spin anytime. Can I remember Brubant? Really? Really? Even if it were to break down or something, it wouldn't be hard to come and collect it with the Courageous. So go ahead and have fun riding it around. Thanks. I've got a feeling it'll come in. To be honest, just the thought of the country gets me excited. Angelica would be proud. Oh, just one thing about that sidecar we're headed to. It was roughed up pretty bad during the attack on the academy. Sorry. We can fish it for sure, but it's gonna cost a lot of mirror to buy all the materials. So you'll have to go without it for a while. At least until we have the funds to repair it anyway. It's a shame. It is, but what can you do? Oh, one other thing about it. You give me a brand new paint job. You saw the special feature in an automotive magazine about painting those recently. I thought it'd be kind of fun to give it a shot ourselves, you know? Yeah, the perfect test subject. I can use this lab station over there. Why not give it a go if you're interested? That sounds interesting. Give it a shot with it up. Sound fun. Bike. So, just like how we had the horses in the north, now ride the bike at any time as long as we're... Actually, I think even some state right in it. Maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, you just hop on the bike or... Pretty nice. The Opal bike is just... I believe it is just... Unfortunately, there's nothing but radio silence from us. Ever since she went back to Ruhr after festival. The thing with her friend being improved at 6B is key, but she and Toad's friends. So has Murakumo, another Master Quartz for us, where we have a chance of doing critical hits. This is actually really nice. Doesn't provide arts, but a problem if you put it on Laura, although they have better options, so maybe it's better for someone like a Gaius, for example. Murakumo is pretty good. In addition, he has the sidecar unit expensive, but, you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll get that eventually. We can go and we can customize it how we want. We've got a Pikachu bike. Sorry, Anji, we're painting your bike like a Pikachu. I'll try to find all the colorings for it. I don't know how many there are, or where they are. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. Drop the vending machines. We also got Emma and Celine. Look, it's Mr. Do It himself. It's too cool to care about the potential risk of kicking your support out of the core, huh? sorry, really I am. You better be. Make sure it doesn't happen again, you hear me? It's my attention now. But when you're fighting Valimar, I need to see just what you are capable of, so don't count me out yet. I don't like that. Make sure you don't start getting ahead of yourself. I'm well stocked infirmary. All the usual essentials like medicine and bandages are here in ample supply. No, as much as I hate to say it, we'll probably end up beating all that. After all, we're dealing with a war here. Even I'm not optimistic enough to think that none of us will ever get hurt. It's true, hopefully we'll avoid losing anyone. Knowing the tragedy of it, a loss like that would make taking young Crumb nearly impossible. Yeah, you're right, there's another good reason to stay alive. Because, you know, living wasn't enough of a reason. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Never mind. The ship's operating now, so it's really easy to understand. In fact, the biggest hurdle for even is educating all the other folks that are champion here. One on Prince Oliver doesn't really strike me as a particularly organized. Given the state of the game room across the lights, and I'm sugarcoating it. But that's for the best. I was pretty nervous when I heard you looking after the military ship, but after seeing the state the prince left it in, the pressure's off. It is well deliberate. Like, he's sending us a message saying that it's okay to relax and unwind sometime. We always need to take our work seriously, but if he doesn't see any harm in taking a break, then neither do I. Oliver's cool. He's got everything we could ever want. Not to compare to Pantagruel. Pantagruel is bigger and more luxurious, but the greatest manages it step for steps in terms of facilities. And it's more mobile. Got a cooler sounding name, too. Not so. There's still room to add more. Reminds me, I had a chance to sit and chat with those two separate member fellows on board. They weren't exactly in the chattiest of moods, of course, but it's pretty clear they're still thinking about you. Well, that's nice, but you're my family now, and that's what's important. I'll find out what they're after if I have to do it myself. Don't. We're all in this together, and we'll help you get your answers. The ship's so fancy, there's so much to see, I can't even decide where to start. I mean, I'm warm this thing and a chef, someone for some tasty grub. Well, we're flying with a skeleton crew right now. Chefs aren't exactly essential on a ship compared to, say, engineer. But that's why we need to get work on recruiting students. The more we get, the better the courageous. Makes sense when you put it like that. Makes me kind of jealous of the Knowles, though. But the Pantagruel's got some real top-class chefs on board. We had some super fancy board while they took you aboard, right? How was it? I think I really enjoyed them, given the whole hostage thing. I guess it couldn't hurt to ask. Have you ever heard of something called the Black Workshop before? Huh? Hold on, who told you about it? That Altina girl mentioned it to me. It's the place that she belongs to. She also said they loaned her feelings. What kind of person loans someone else a girl? Not much gonna say here. Is the confidential info on their intelligence station file enough? Like stuff you should be telling me, but sure. Well, we don't know where it is or anything, but it's a really unique armor workshop. They make weapons to order, but one thing they have in common is that they're all super powerful and super hard to use. You know, for terrorists, Highlander aviators, customers like that. That huge rifle crow used to shoot Gramps was probably made there, too. You think? Well, it was designed to hit a target over 3,000 hours away with pinpoint accuracy. It's pretty nuts. Claire says it's the same one he used when he faked his own death back in the mine, too. What if they did make it? I wonder if that means they're allied with the Alliance. It's a lot to take in, but why would a girl like Altina be affiliated with a place like that? And there's that Climb Elias of hers that's basically her personal Ergatlum. Wait a second, does the Black Workshop make the combat shells or something? What about Ergatlum for that matter? Aha! Ding ding ding! Grant used to do business with them through the intelligence mission from what I hear. But about a year ago, I guess all contact with them just stopped. Hector was trying to find out where the actual workshop was for a while, but he didn't have any luck. So, still, I bet you we're gonna run to that girl and her Sammy sooner or later. We can kind of rival from them, you know? Me and Amy have gotta keep up our trade so we can beat them. We're gonna do 1,000 arm swings a day and 1,000,000 push-ups. We're gonna be so buff you won't even know what hit you. Just be sure those arm swings on the deck are away from people so you don't hit anyone. But now that I know more about that workshop, though, it's more mysterious than ever. Might need to add them to our foes to watch out for this around your Ouroboros. Viewing the scene does nothing. Well, I mean, like, mechanically it does nothing. No character updates, no story changes, it's just lore. Trying to find an stomach is the worst, which is why we need to get proper cooking in this kitchen pronto. Just want me to start running it. That was basically the start of the cooking club, you know. No, I mean, it won't be long before we find some shows. Don't worry about it. She's taking over the charge of the kitchen is over my dead body. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen, because Million cooking is mostly a bad idea. There's a few dishes that she can make pretty well. Only a few. Yeah, doing some violin maintenance, I see. Yeah, probably seems kind of strange, huh? I would have thought so too, but Prince Oliver changed my mind with a few choice words of encouragement. Said, war or no war, the power of music never weakens. If the musician is truly what you aspire to, then even the way you fight should reflect that and be your own. It makes a lot of sense coming from Prince Oliver too. He plays the lute, doesn't he? That's right, he performs all over the country, even outside of it. I'm not exactly sure what he means about finding my own way to fight, but I'm trying to figure that one out. Maybe if I just keep on fighting while staying true to myself, the answer will come to me. I'm sure hope it does. Meg and I have been talking about what we should do now that we have the ship. Making sure everyone from Taurus is alive and well should definitely be one of our top priorities, if you ask me. I think it'd be helpful to have the entire lacrosse club on board, but the other students wouldn't hurt. The more the better in my book. I need as many able bodies as possible when it comes time to take Thor's too, so let's get everyone we can. Yeah. Again, we already saw what the shop has, but curious about all the layout changes since we last spoke. It's had a fair bit of remodeling done in the home setting. Operate even more efficiently. Let's take this change to get familiar with what's what are now. It'll pay off in the long run. Trust me. You got a weird voice for what you look like, but... On the rear deck, nothing. Generally, there's nothing on the decks, but there is, I know at least one point there is a character update. I don't think it's definitely not there. Hey! It's Zeo. It's a Hopkins. Zeo, right? Yep, I'm surprised to see him too, but he must have decided to find us. Seems happy that we're all together again. Sweet! There's two of us. People revere Hawks and sacred birds, so I think his being here is a sign that the ship has the wind's blessings. The skies may be vast, but with the winds looking after us, we should be able to fly them with ease. I'm happy you have Zeo here. You have a very good point there, bird. It's nice that we have a bird, because I don't know how else we'd be able to, you know, get around through the sky. Door is locked. I believe those are just flavor things. These rooms will be more important later on, but again, right now, not much. Thinking my brother had already left the Panther Grill by the time we arrived. To be perfectly honest, I breathed a sigh of relief when he didn't come up to meet us. After all, now I can see the gap between the two of us more starkly than ever. I wouldn't say the chances, but use this. I don't see nothing this completely drains confidence. Having the ship in our possession is like having a sword dangled over our heads. They will come when we have to face it. Nothing to him now, but if we use what time we have wisely, perhaps that won't be the case next time. We can beat him. Don't tell him. I don't know. Well, I would say he kicked her ass, which, I mean, he did. But Laura also kicked his ass, so... I certainly didn't expect the ship to be equipped with training facilities. Until that, we're welcoming them should the urge strike us. However, the doors remain closed but not loose. I can't imagine being given a more perfect set of wings. It's gonna be difficult to repay Father and Prince Oliver for such an incredible gift. It's true, but we know where to start. It's all we can do to better people's lives now that we take to the air. Indeed, between our sword and our ship, I'm certain we can make a difference. Together, we'll do so. Again, we'll see what those things do at a later point. Hello, Ian. Hello, Your Highness. What's that document you got there? Oh, just a little formality to get through before we really get started. Control the ship is temporarily passed from our family to you. Then you've been given the legitimate right to use it as you see fit. Oh, right. Well, if you need any help, if you need my help to cross any T's or dot any I's, let me know. I'm gracious enough to let us join on the ship, so the least I can do is help you out when you need it. Oh, don't worry. Half of being a member of the Imperial family's paperwork anyways. I can handle it on my own. Besides, you've all helped me more than enough already. Come to think of it, I never did thank you for saving me from the Panther Grill, did I? Probably. Thank you very much, man. I could truly never expect that you would be my knight in shining armor. It's not something to be thankful. Backing mirror. I swore that I would rescue both you and Elise from the Alliance. I've completed half that task, and now I've got to finish the job. Let me help you with rescuing her, keeping a close eye on you all the while to see if you're really Order of the Phoenix Wings metal material. Is this now? It's a very exclusive honor that my family only rewards every few years to people who are really deserving of it. There are 3 medals in all: charity, love, and strength. Awarded to people who exemplify said virtues. Just so happens that, as the ship of the Imperial family, we have some of those medals here. So, I have them to give. That's remarkably convenient. So if you demonstrate your worthiness for any of those medals, I'd like to give them to you. Or in your case, I'm sure that's more of a matter of when than if. I don't know if I'd say that. Still, we can't have to try to live up to those lofty expectations, but medals or no medals, the most important thing to me right now is rescuing Elise, and helping you reunite with your family too. Of course. Now read about the Order of the Phoenix. Medals. These are some of the best accessories in the entire game. Medal of Charity. This is to do quests. This one is Medal of Love will be off of character number. Strength is off of enemies viewed or scanned. So read off the greatest to me. I'll do everything in my power to live up to his expectations. As a partner of the Honor family, allow me to support you all to the fullest extent I can. We'll have our work cut out for us, but I know we're up to the task. One interesting thing about the first medal, the Medal of Charity. Every guide I've seen says that it requires 20 quests completed. I do not think this is the case. I want to say it's only 15. Because by the time that we complete all of these, we will be able to get the Medal of Charity. I don't know why guides have this, but basically, so I'll just say the general structure that this section has is we'll have required quests. Once we complete those, we'll have another big mission to go on. We do that, we move on to the next chapter, and that repeats a few times. I think it's another 3 times. At the end of this chapter, at the end of Act 2, Part 1, we will have a chance to talk to Alpha, and there's a little bit of it's another bonding event moment. And by that point, you have all these quests complete. It's 8 there, you get 13 here, and you get 17 from here. At that point, you are actually able to get the Medal of Charity. So I want to say that, at least I'm pretty sure that every single guide that I have seen is wrong about that. I believe it is only 15. We will come back to it, though. I'm honestly curious if it's possible that when I just played through recently to, to jog myself through the story, to, remember what happened beat for beat, that, when I checked through, it's possible it glitched then. I don't know. But I feel like the guides are actually wrong. Alright, I think I've seen all the key onboard facilities for now. I'll just have to tell Toa where I'm going next. Telling the guide, you'll allow you to select both a destination and organize the party, so yeah. And then you can just board at any point in time. Again, you have quite a few options. Well, it's deceptively a few options. Some videos don't really have too much to it. You can request reports by report quests by inspecting your own bridge. I've already talked about this. Some student information. You can also change people's costumes from there as well. Oh no, actually, this one, I lied. Sunny's dress up is actually, you choose Toa. Toa's casuals. I honestly like the Academy uniform a little bit more, but we'll have the casuals for at least some point. You can also give her any of the glasses options, including the ridiculous ones. And I like the look of these. Ooh, those red old ones look real nice. We'll start off with that. And again, you can have her cook with different stuff. You know what? Let's do that. Let's get Toa nice and accessorized. Look at that. She's so happy. Thanks to Captain Claire, we've been able to secure a communications link with the railway of military police. This makes it a heck of a lot easier to work with them in the future. I tell you, George really knows his stuff. With a kid like that on board, the engine room's in safe hands. What a relief. I used to serve as helmsman on a civilian airship, actually. I might only be here to fill in temporarily, but I have confidence in my ability to do the job. Whatever you need, I'm up to the task. He has a little concern about hitting the airship like his other students. He has been wrong no time at all. At this point, I have every intention of staying on board until you find someone to take my place. And that one won't take long. Here if you need someone to talk to, if you just want some advice. But at the end of the day, don't forget, Prince Albert entrusted the courageous to you kids, not to me. One thing you have to worry about that. Perfect studies really drove home the importance of being able to think and act on our own. It's as good a chance as any for us to put those practical lessons to use. It's what I need to say no more. Join the battle that Class 7 education, and make me proud. Oh, by the way, there's something I heard right before I left the academy that you might find interesting. Apparently there's a number of second-year store students out there trying to fight the Alliance. Really? Yeah, supposedly after helping the first year's escape, they split up and spread out across the country. They've been on the move ever since, trying to set up Arcus relay devices wherever they can. Wow, I can believe it though, our second years are pretty tough. And don't you forget, but seriously, if we can find them, I'm sure they'd be a great asset to our cause. There's a chance you're running into their popular areas, but I'm guessing we'll have better luck on the highways. Keep it in mind, Toa, thanks. So yeah, we've gathered as many students as we can to fill out a career here on the Courageous. There's a lot of work as it is, but then traffic Prince Albert's requests. We can be really busy, aren't we? But we'll just have to do what we can. And we will start doing what we can next time. But until then, see you guys later.